Hi everyone, and thank you for being here. Before we get started, I'll encourage you to set aside any and all distractions so that you can get comfortable. Give yourself the gift of presence for the next 10 or so minutes, a space where you can just focus on this and only this, letting go of everything and anything else. Find a spot where you can relax completely, whether that's sitting up, lying down, quiet room, a dark room, a really bright room, even outside. Meditation is a really personal practice and it looks a little bit different for everyone. Especially if you're just starting out, it might feel a little bit awkward or silly. So the important thing is to try it a couple times, maybe do some different things and find what works for you. Because the goal is to free our mind of thoughts so that we can focus on ourselves inside. Because working on ourselves internally is just as important as working on ourselves externally. So again, find a spot where you can relax completely, remove any distractions so you can be comfortable, and follow along if you like, or just fall in and focus on your breathing. The choice is yours. I'm glad you're here. Let's get started. Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today for another guided meditation. Today I want to talk about mindfulness. So let's go ahead and get comfortable. Remember to keep a sweatshirt or a warm shirt close by. If you're laying or sitting and might get cold, just make sure that you can be completely comfortable, whatever that looks like for you, with no distractions. And as we get there, just start breathing. Focusing on our breath, that breathing in and out is going to naturally help us sink into that state of relaxation. Just keep breathing in and out, one breath at a time. In through the nose and out through the nose. Starting with your next breath, try to make it intentionally just a little bit longer. Breathing in deeper past the lungs to the belly. And breathing every breath, every last bit of air back out. And on your next breath, maybe even a little bit more. You'll find that you're in a state where you are completely relaxed, allowing your body to just sink into its space and coming internal. Today, I'd just like to speak with you about why the practice of mindfulness is so important and something we should do. It's a part of human nature and emotion to be constantly focused on past regrets or worries about the future, that we forget to spend time appreciating the vast peace and contentment available to us in the present moment. That is what this time is for. You and your present moment. Mindfulness is when we become intentionally aware of the here and now, while paying close attention to our feelings, thoughts, and sensations of the body. We pay attention consciously, on purpose. We go one step further too, into the practice of non-judgment. The key is to observe our actions, thoughts, and feelings from a distance, without labeling them as good or bad, right or wrong. Put very simply, mindfulness is about being aware of what's happening right now without wishing it was any different. So let's shift our focus to our breath. There's no control over your breathing, just let it naturally flow. Become aware of that gentle flow in and gentler flow out. Breathe in that awareness and breathe out any thoughts that fall outside of your space, outside of this moment. Allow yourself to be completely absorbed in the sensation of your breathing. Feel how relaxed you are now, and breathe into that feeling. Remember that non-judgment plays a big part, so if you find your mind wandering to physical sensations of the body or thoughts outside of this room, just be aware of it and then return to your breathing. Remember, there's no wrong way to recenter the mind. Continue your focus on your breath, feeling the sensation of the lungs moving from full to empty and back to full. Gradually shift your awareness slowly back to your physical body. The rise and fall of your chest or belly. Maybe wriggle the fingertips or the tips of your toes. Maybe shift the muscles of your brow or your jaw. Start to roll a little bit bigger through the wrists and ankles to reawaken your body on the floor. If you're seated, breathe in to lengthen the spine. And if you're lying down and it feels good, maybe pull one or both knees into the chest and just find yourself shifting, rocking back and forth, coming into your physical awareness. In your own time, make your way to a comfortable seated position and refocus for a moment on your breathing. When we consciously direct our awareness to what we're doing and really practice mindfulness, we can actually reduce the frequency and intensity of negative emotions and overthinking. While exercise shapes the body, mindfulness shapes our mind. It's been a privilege to share this space and energy with you today, and I hope you carry it with you wherever the day takes you. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.